Sean Pratt has confirmed that he's ended things with girlfriend Zahida Allen after watching her cheat on him with Scotty T. Zahida, 23, was seen on Tuesday night's Geordie Shore, kissing her co-star in the back of a taxi as they left a club together, and heading back to the house for a private snog away from the rest of the gang. Sean and Zahida, who met on MTV show X on the Beach, were together when she went off to film the reality show. Scotty T, on the other hand, was single and ready to mingle with all the newbies, and has told the cameras on a number of occasions that he plans to pull as many of them as he can. First he kissed Sarah Goodart, but upset her when he moved on to Abby Hoban. He then set his sights on Zahida, who was adamant that she was going nowhere near him, not only because she had a boyfriend, but because Sarah is her best friend. However, in a recent episode there was an off-camera moment when Zahida and Scotty apparently shared a kiss. Aaron Chalmers told the others he'd seen them kissing and they denied it. But then in the latest episode, it seemed Zahida was coming around to Scotty's charms a bit more. While sat in a booth together in a club, Zahida asks Scott, "Do you wanna go home?" He says, "Shall we?" And she nods. Then later to camera, he says, "I'm having a pure frisk tonight, but I think Zahida needs to get me in a taxi before I get FOMOC, fear of missing out on cuddles." The pair run away into a taxi, and before long, Scott asks Zahida to spit in his mouth. He tells her that's what she's got to do if she wants to tongue him. "Eh? Spit in your mouth? Don't knock it until you've tried it, I guess," says Zahida. She duly spit in his mouth and laughs. While sat in a booth together in a club, Zahida asks Scott, "Do you wanna go home?" He says, "Shall we?" And she nods. Then later to camera, he says, "I'm having a pure frisk tonight, but I think Zahida needs to get me in a taxi before I get FOMOC, fear of missing out on cuddles." The pair run away into a taxi, and before long, Scott asks Zahida to spit in his mouth. He tells her that's what she's got to do if she wants to tongue him. "Eh? Spit in your mouth? Don't knock it until you've tried it, I guess," says Zahida. She duly spit in his mouth and laughs. She wrote, "Just apologizing to Sean and my best friend Sarah because of tonight's episode. But it's a TV show. Things aren't always exactly how it's aired on TV. It's heightened to make entertainment. Half of what I'm saying is from days ahead. And for all those kicking off about me keeping this from Sean, I didn't. I told him what I could remember when I finished filming, but hearing it and actually seeing it are two totally different things. It's hard for him and I have hurt him and I wish I never did Geordie Shore. If I could take back the decisions I made I would. Sean has been my absolute rock and losing him is so hard. Being a new person in Geordie Shore and being in a relationship are two different ends of the spectrum. It doesn't mix. But at the time I thought it would work, but you can't have the best of both worlds. I have let a lot of people down including my family, but everyone makes mistakes. There's people in that house who have done similar things to me if not worse. But remember, viewers have watched people in the GS how make right and wrong decisions they have made and forgive them for the mistakes they've made. And I'm very aware what I did is horrendous. And believe me, I have been punished for it. I love Sean and if it's meant to be we will work things out. And I will always hope. Thank you and sorry.